pregnant. We don't know, like, how she got pregnant. Let that lady live her life.
Let that lady live her life.
The pregnancy rumor that shook the internet. Vanessa Bryant's decision stunned everyone, her family, her friends, and millions of fans across the globe. In a moment when the world expected silence, she came forward with a declaration so unexpected that it left her own daughter in tears. Imagine this: the widow of Kobe Bryant, a woman who has endured unimaginable heartbreak, suddenly forced to address whispers of a pregnancy. Whispers so loud they threatened to drown out her voice, her grief, and her dignity. And then she made a choice that nobody saw coming. Let's not sugarcoat it. The internet erupted when rumors spread that Vanessa Bryant was pregnant. The headlines weren't just careless, they were cruel. Some even suggested she was involved with a young baller, as if her private life was public property. This wasn't just gossip, it was an attack designed to strip Vanessa of her agency and to shame her for even the possibility of moving on. When she finally responded, she didn't write a press release. She didn't call her lawyer. She went straight to Instagram, where she posted a meme of Rihanna floating in a pool, goggles on, finger raised. The caption of the meme said it all: "Me protecting my peace, not pregnant, having fun all summer."
So she posted the meme of Rihanna where Rihanna's like swimming and she has the goggles on and she has the middle finger up. And the caption of the meme said, "Me protecting my peace, not pregnant, and having fun all summer."
That right there was the bombshell. Vanessa didn't just deny the rumor. She rejected the narrative. She declared herself free to live her life, free to laugh, free to swim and enjoy the sunshine without the weight of strangers dictating what she could or couldn't do with her body. And yet, her declaration sparked even more backlash. Here's the disturbing truth. Many people, particularly men, as one commentator pointed out, were outraged by the very idea of her being pregnant at all. Think about that. A widow whose husband and daughter died tragically is expected to live in perpetual mourning. Some even said she should wear black veils and walk through life as a ghost of who she once was. It's absurd, it's cruel, and most of all, it's unfair. Because if Kobe Bryant were alive and Vanessa had passed, do you think anyone would question him if he moved forward with his life after 5 years? Of course not. The double standard is glaring. But here's where it gets deeply personal. While Vanessa used humor and memes to brush aside the rumors, behind closed doors, the atmosphere wasn't lighthearted. Her daughter Natalia, just 20 years old, reportedly broke down in tears when she saw the speculation splashed across gossip blogs and Instagram feeds. Imagine being that young, already carrying the pain of losing your father and younger sister, and now watching the world attack your mother for daring to breathe, for daring to live. The cruel whispers about her mother being linked to a young baller didn't just embarrass Vanessa, they humiliated Natalia. It left her feeling as though strangers were mocking her family's most intimate wounds. While Vanessa tried to project strength, Natalia reportedly wept, saying she couldn't understand why people wouldn't just leave her mother alone. That raw, unfiltered grief is what this rumor really cost. Not headlines, not memes, but the tears of a daughter still aching for the family she lost.
People were bent out of shape, especially dudes were like really bent out of shape at the idea that Vanessa Bryant could be pregnant.
And that's the part so many forget. Vanessa isn't just Kobe's widow. She's a mother fighting every single day to shield her daughters from cruelty. She isn't just fighting trolls, she's battling a culture that refuses to let women grieve on their own terms. A culture that wants widows frozen in time, punished if they move forward, punished if they don't. The public outrage didn't stop there. Some online commentators insisted Vanessa was betraying Kobe's legacy, as though loving him in life means being chained to sorrow and death. One even went so far as to say, if she's pregnant, it better be from some old man, because that's Kobe, a frozen egg. Let's pause on that for a second. What does that even mean? That Vanessa's only acceptable future is one defined by misery. That the only way to honor Kobe is to erase herself. This thinking isn't loyalty, it's control. And the internet embraced it with thousands piling on. Some even hurled insults, calling her names so vile they can't be repeated here. So what does Vanessa do in the face of all this? She claps back, not with anger, but with resilience. Her message, "I'm not mean, I'm just not the one," a statement loaded with power. Translation, she's not here to play nice with people who want to dictate her life. She's not here to cower. She's here to protect her peace, her daughters, and her sanity. But here's the thing. This wasn't just about Vanessa versus the rumor mill. This was a microcosm of something much bigger. The way society treats women who dare to step outside the roles assigned to them. Vanessa's every move is dissected. If she's too quiet, people say she's hiding something. If she posts a meme, they accuse her of sending signals. If she laughs, they say she's moved on too fast. And that toxic scrutiny trickled down to her children, leaving her eldest daughter in tears, which raises the biggest question of all: why does the public feel so entitled to Vanessa's grief?
They're supposed to walk around in public with black veils and black dresses and just
Widows
be
for
a
life.
constant state of mourning for the rest of their lives.
The truth is, the world has never forgiven her for surviving. Kobe was immortalized as a legend, and Vanessa, in some twisted way, was expected to remain frozen as his grieving widow forever. But that's not life. That's not healing. That's not love. To understand the weight of this rumor, you have to understand the love story it tried to tarnish. Vanessa and Kobe met when she was just a teenager, and their relationship instantly drew the spotlight. They married young, built a family, and despite turbulence, including public scandals and deeply personal trials, they stood by each other. Kobe himself often said Vanessa was his rock, the woman who kept their family together. To reduce her, years later, to tabloid fodder over a rumor was not just disrespectful, it was erasure. And yet Vanessa's response showed something profound. By refusing to let gossip dictate her life, she modeled resilience for her daughters. She sent a message to Natalia and her younger sisters: "We will not be defined by lies. We will not let grief be weaponized against us." Still, the pain was real. Natalia's tears revealed the toll that comes when private pain becomes public entertainment. And Vanessa, ever the protector, doubled down, not only to shield her own heart, but to protect her daughter from being crushed under the weight of whispers. That's why this moment matters so much. Vanessa's unexpected decision to address the rumor wasn't about appeasing the public, it was about telling her daughter, "I've got this. I will not let them break us." And that's why this story hits so hard. Because at its core, it's not about celebrities or gossip blogs. It's about a mother and daughter navigating grief, love, and survival, all under the harshest spotlight imaginable.
But here's the twist. While Vanessa was putting out fires in the public eye, she had no idea that a storm was brewing much closer to home. Because as the internet speculated about her body and her private life, someone inside her own family was about to betray her in a way far worse than any rumor. And when the world learned about that betrayal, jaws dropped.
This segment delves into the deeply personal and shocking betrayal Vanessa Bryant faced from within her own family. Following the immense tragedy of losing Kobe and Gianna, Vanessa's mother, Sophia Lane, filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, claiming she was owed years of unpaid wages as a nanny and personal assistant. This legal action was exasperated by Sophia's public television interviews, where she painted Vanessa as a heartless daughter who had abandoned her. The script emphasizes the immense emotional toll this public humiliation and financial demand had on Vanessa, who was simultaneously grieving and raising her remaining daughters. It powerfully underscores how the forces of money and death can tragically fracture even the most fundamental family relationships, leaving deep and lasting scars. This unit shifts focus to Vanessa Bryant's courageous legal battle against Los Angeles County, stemming from an unforgivable act of disrespect following the helicopter crash. It reveals the shocking truth that sheriff's deputies and firefighters at the crash site had taken and widely shared graphic photos of the remains of Kobe and Gianna. For Vanessa, this was the ultimate violation of privacy and dignity, fueling a profound fear that her daughters might someday encounter these horrific images. Despite fierce resistance from the county and public criticism regarding the substantial $16 million judgment she received, Vanessa remained steadfast. The script clarifies that her motivation was not financial gain, but rather a relentless pursuit of accountability and justice to ensure no other family would endure such a violation. This legal victory ultimately solidified her image as an unwavering protector of her family and a symbol of resilience against overwhelming cruelty and injustice.